Horrible crimes, ghost stories, and paranormal phenomena are part of the pop culture of these full of horror and mystery mansions. Houses with dark stories, deaths, murders, myths, and legends that seem to have left through the years unforgettable and permanent marks in them. Welcome to Top 10 Clips. If you know more spooky tales and real cases that have marked the history of terrifying houses around the world, please share them with us in the comments box. Meanwhile, enjoy our top 10 of houses with horrible stories. Number 10. Lizzie Borden House, Fall River, Massachusetts. Some of the best-known unresolved murder cases in the United States. Lizzie Borden's house witnessed the massacre of a father and his wife in 1892. Hosting hundreds of tourists and daily visitors, even 125 years after the events occurred there. This house in Fall River, Massachusetts, has been restored and converted into a museum where the bravest can not only visit it, but also spend a whole night there. Number 9. Lemp Mansion, St. Louis. Listed by Travel Channel as one of the scariest real haunted houses in the United States, the Lemp Mansion witnessed between 1904 and 1949 the suicide, death, and murder of 4 members of the Lemp family, who today allegedly persecute, terrify, and torment the guests who stay in that scary place. Number 8. Joshua Ward House, Salem, Massachusetts. Known as one of the most haunted houses in New England, the Joshua Ward House was built on the land that was once owned by Sheriff George Corwin. Nicknamed the Strangler, Corwin was responsible for the 19 men and women executed for witchcraft under his supervision. After his death, his body remained hidden in the basement of the house for years to prevent his enemies mutilating him. Number 7. Winchester Mystery House, San Jose, California. Doors that don't go anywhere, more than 160 rooms, a single bathroom, and stairs that lead to the void are some of the traps that can be found in the Winchester Mystery House. Owned by Sarah Winchester, this immense house was in constant construction for 38 years, with the purpose of warding off the spirits that, according to its owner, not only caused the death of her husband and daughter, but also constantly wandered around the place. Number 6. Myrtles Plantation, since Francisville, Louisiana. Rumored that it was built on top of an Indian cemetery and is home of at least 12 different ghosts, the Myrtles Plantation served as inspiration for the book by its former owner, Frances Kermeen, titled The Myrtles Plantation, The True Story of America's Most Haunted House. There she compiles her many and spooky encounters with spirits and paranormal phenomena. Number 5. Villisca Axe Murder House, Villisca, Indiana. With one of the most frightening and true stories of haunted houses, the Villisca Axe Murder House witnessed on the night of June 9th, 1912, 8 people, including 6 children, were killed with an axe by a still unknown murderer. Today, most of the house is still intact with no water or electricity, which gives that special atmosphere to many visitors who have paid $400 or more to spend a night there. Number 4. The LaLaurie House, New Orleans. Purchased in 1831 by Marie Delphine LaLaurie and her husband, this elegant New Orleans mansion was the scene of sadistic torture and murder. Madame Marie Delphine LaLaurie kept her hobby in secret for years, torturing and maiming and slaughtering slaves. Today you can still hear screams, moans, and cries from the victims who for a long time suffered in this terrible place. Number 3. The Menendez Murders Home, Beverly Hills. Having been the scene of one of the most brutal and disconcerting murders in history is reason enough to be part of our list. After housing the Menendez family, this imposing mansion not only witnessed the strange murder of Joseph and Kitty at the hands of their own children, but it also became one of the most famous and creepy houses in the Americas. Number 2. The Amityville Horror House, Amityville, New York. Who hasn't heard of the Amityville horror story? A brutal murder committed in this house has inspired not only books, but also several films. In this frightening place on November 13, 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. walked around the house with a rifle, killing his parents and his 4 brothers, who were between 9 and 18 years old, while they slept. Number 1. The Whaley House, San Diego, California. Even if today this place becomes a museum and a historical monument of California, its history doesn't stop being horrifying. Built on an old cemetery and a place of execution, some people said that before becoming the Whaley House, in this place happened hangings, mysterious deaths, murders, and even suicides.
Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. We publish content every week for your entertainment. Leave a comment to let us know what you would like to see in our next Top